The Birth of Meenanath, a journey of faith and destiny. In the ancient land of Badrikashram, Machhindranath and Goraksha prayed to Lord Shankar for his guidance and blessings. In a divine manifestation, Lord Shankar appeared before them and bestowed upon them the wisdom of Manojaya and Tapascharya, essential for their spiritual growth. He instructed Goraksha to remain in Badrikashram and undertake intense ascetic practices, while Machhindra, driven by an inner calling, set out on a pilgrimage. For 12 long years, Machhindra wandered through sacred lands, seeking solace and spiritual enlightenment. His journey led him to the holy grounds of Rameshwar, where he crossed paths with Maruti. The two men shared stories of their travels and experiences, finding comfort in each other's company. It was during this meeting that Maruti reminded Machhindra of his long-forgotten oath to journey to the kingdom of women, also known as Shreyarajya, and marry Queen Mainakini. Feeling a sense of duty and destiny calling him, Machhindra agreed to fulfill his promise. With Maruti by his side, he embarked on the arduous journey to the kingdom of women, situated beyond the Vanga region. As they arrived, they were greeted with great honor and respect by Mainakini and the women of the kingdom. Maruti introduced Machhindra, proclaiming that he would fulfill their wishes. Mainakini was captivated by Machhindra's presence, and in her heart, she knew that he was the one destined for her. With Maruti's blessing and freedom from her demand, he departed to Rameshwar as Machhindra embraced his new role in the kingdom. He was welcomed with open arms, and Mainakini spared no effort in ensuring his comfort and happiness. As time passed, Mainakini was blessed with a child, a baby boy, whom they named Meenanath. His birth brought immense joy and fulfillment to their lives, and Mainakini doted on him with love and care. Meenanath grew to adore Machhindra, forming a deep bond that brought warmth and happiness to their household. 3 years of blissful harmony ensued, with Machhindra and Mainakini reveling in their newfound family. Meenanath, the embodiment of their love and devotion, brought immeasurable joy to their lives. It was during this time that Machhindra realized the profound impact of his journey and the blessings bestowed upon him by Lord Shankar. With a heart full of gratitude and faith, Machhindra embraced his role as a husband and father, cherishing the love and warmth that surrounded him. The birth of Meenanath was a testament to the enduring power of faith and destiny, a beacon of hope and joy in their lives. As the years passed, Meenanath grew into a remarkable child, embodying the virtues of his parents and the wisdom of his lineage. His presence brought a sense of fulfillment and purpose to their lives, a testament to the enduring bond of love and destiny that had united them. Birth of Shri Jalandharnath. In the ancient kingdom of Hastinapur, King Brihadrava ruled with wisdom and grace. He was the 7th generation of Janamejaya, and his kingdom had seen 2,000 years of the Kali Yuga. During his reign, the king decided to commence the Somayaga, a grand ritual that would bring blessings and prosperity to his land. Brahmins and masters of the Vedas were summoned from far and wide to officiate the solemnization, and the ceremony went on for a year. At the end of the ritual, God Agni, the deity of fire, was contented. It was then that a miraculous event occurred. Among the Navnarayanas, Antariksha Narayan took birth in the Agni from the altar, much to the awe and wonder of all present. As the Brahmins removed the ash from the altar, they discovered a radiant and handsome child. In a surprise state, they presented the child to the king and Queen Sulochana. The royal couple was overjoyed, and the queen exclaimed, "He is my second son." Their first son, Menaketh, welcomed the arrival of his younger brother, and they named the child Jalandhar. As Jalandhar grew up, the king and queen doted on him. They celebrated his munja pompously and provided him with the best education. However, when the time came for Jalandhar to marry, he was perplexed by the concept of marriage. Despite the Queen's attempts to explain, Jalandhar remained oblivious to the idea of a wife. It was only when he sought answers from the servants that he learned about life after marriage, and this revelation made him reluctant and fearful. One day, without anyone knowing, Jalandhar ran away from the kingdom, leaving the king and queen distraught. Despite extensive searches, the lost prince could not be found. The king, unable to contain his sadness, continued to grieve until his ministers attempted to console him. A person born in such a divine way doesn't have the fear of anything. Don't you worry, they said, trying to bring solace to the king's troubled heart. Meanwhile, Jalandhar found himself in a dense forest, tired and in need of rest. As he lay in a valley surrounded by dense trees, a sudden blaze of fire spread across the area, causing chaos and destruction. Animals ran amok, trees burned, and the sky filled with smoke. Jalandhar found himself surrounded by the inferno, but to his surprise it was god Agni who approached him. The deity recognized him as his own son, the Antariksha Narayan, and took human form to wake him up and stop the blaze. Jalandhar was astonished and asked, "Who are you?" God Agni revealed, "I am Agni, your mother and your father," and went on to narrate the miraculous incident of his birth at the Somayaga. The lost prince was filled with awe and gratitude as he realized his divine lineage.